Since the first Air Force in the world, the Royal Air Force was born in 1918 through 100 years of development. With mobility and flexibility, helicopters confirmed the military's indispensable status. For years, Westland Lynx has been a mainstay of the British Armed Forces and is in service across the world. The Westland Lynx is a military helicopter designed and built by Westland Helicopters in Yeovil, Somerset. Originally intended as a utility aircraft for both civil and naval uses, military interest led to the development of both battlefield and naval variants. The Lynx went into operational uses in 1977 and was later adopted by the armed forces of over a dozen nations, primarily serving in the battlefield utility, anti-armor, search and rescue, and anti-submarine warfare roles. The Lynx demonstrated its capabilities by the records achieved. In 1986, a modified Lynx broke the airspeed record for helicopters at 400.87 km per hour. That record still stands. Several land and naval variants of the Lynx have been produced along with some major derivatives. In the 21st century, a modernized variant of the Lynx was designed as a mantle combat helicopter, designated as the Augusta Westland AW-159 Wildcat. The Wildcat is intended to replace existing Lynx helicopters. The Lynx remained in production by Augusta Westland, the successor to the Westland Helicopters. The initial design, then known as the Westland WG-13, was started in the mid-1960s as a replacement for the Westland Scout and Wasp, and a more advanced alternative to the UH-1 Iroquois. The first Westland WG-13 was ready for flight testing on March 21, 1971, rather later than foreseen. It was followed by 4 more aircraft in 2 basic configurations, the AH Mark I for the Army and the HAS Mark II for the Navy. At the time of its introduction, it was arguably the most capable and versatile helicopter in its class. It can be said that the Westland Lynx is an example of the success of the British defense industry. Over 40 years of development with dozens of variations, Lynx has achieved significant export success. The Lynx helicopter is of conventional semi-monocoque and boom design. Basically, all versions of the Lynx have advanced digital flight controls plus all-weather avionics. The cockpit accommodates the pilot and co-pilot, but can be flown by a single pilot. An night vision compatible cockpit allows the helicopter to be used for covert operations. There is a jetty-zonable cockpit door, a large sliding cabin door with jetty-zonable windows on each side of the fuselage. The large cabin doors allow rapid enplane and deplane. The cabin provides internal access to the cockpit. The helicopter can carry up to 9 armed troops. The maximum internal freight load is 910 kilograms. Underslung loads up to 1,360 kilograms can be carried. The aircraft has the capacity for up to 4 ropes for fast roping or rappelling. A rescue hoist can be deployed to recover personnel from confined spaces. The undercarriage could be of a traditional skid system or a 3-wheel retractable undercarriage. For example, the Battlefield Lynx and the AH Mark IX are fitted with non-retractable tricycle tire landing gear with twin nose square, while the AH Mark VII has a skid tire undercarriage, which can be fitted with snow skids for Arctic operations. It can be said that the Lynx is quite flexible in design. Depending on the purpose of use and customer requirements, it has different configurations. The twin turbocharged engines were mounted behind and above the cabin, with 4-bladed semi-rigid main rotor, confers a level of agility matched by no other helicopter of its generation. The helicopters are powered by two Rolls-Royce Gem Mark 42 turbocharged engines, rated at 1,120 horsepower each. The exhaust is fitted with diffusers to reduce the infresh signature. This helps the helicopter can reach a maximum speed of 324 km per hour. Operating range is 528 km with standard fuel tank. Armament for the Lynx varied depending on the role it was to play. The military helicopter version can be fitted with 7.62mm machine gun installed inside the cabin, and two 20mm cannon can be mounted externally. External weapons pylons can carry two miniguns, gun pods, rocket pods, and up to 8 air-to-surface missiles such as HOT, Hellfire, or TOW. Up to 8 missiles can be carried in the cabin, ready for loading. Anti-submarine versions had provision for two torpedoes and a dipping sonar system. Anti-surface variants could field for anti-ship missiles like C-Square or AS-12 wire-guided. For countermeasures, the helicopter can be equipped with ANALQ-144 infrared jamming system. It's installed under the tail boom. The BAE Aware 3 ARI-23491 radar warning receiver and the Sky Guardian Mark 15 electronic warfare system. The Lynx helicopter versions are mainly used by British Armed Forces. The other major operator is the Royal Navy. The equivalent export version is known as the Super Lynx, and after careful evaluation, it was chosen by the German Navy for use on their new frigates, and 6 search and rescue and 18 anti-submarine warfare models have been ordered by the Royal Netherlands Navy. Other operators of the Lynx include Argentina, Brazil, Denmark, Norway, Nigeria, Qatar, and a few other Asian countries. In 2000, Augusta of Italy and Westland Helicopters of the United Kingdom merged and formed Augusta Westland. Since then, all new helicopters are marketed under Augusta Westland brand. My video of Westland Lynx helicopter ends here. Thank you for watching. If you find this video interesting, please give me your thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to support the channel. Goodbye and see you again.